Welcome to Immigration Talk with renowned attorney Mayra Joli. On this episode, we will be talking specifically about two topics, and that is the waiver of inadmissibility and deferred action for dreamers.
I am Mayra Joli, and today we're going to talk about waivers of inadmissibility. There are certain people who come to the United States under a visa, and people who come to the United States without a visa, without inspection. Those people who had an immigration application filed for them. This application had already been approved. Now they need to have a waiver. They need to have something to clear up the time that they spend in the United States out of status. For that, the waivers were created. Who qualifies for these waivers? Those are the people who are called to have immediate relatives. Few have an application that had already been approved, and now you have to leave the United States in order to come back with your green card. You need to file a waiver before you leave the United States. Now there's going to be provisions in which you will be able to file the waiver before you leave the territory, which means you and your family will not have to be separated. You have to take steps to it. There are some provisions that need for you to prove certain qualifications. The person has to have an immediate relative, and that relative has to be a U.S. citizen or legal permanent resident. And there has to be some hardship, some very heavy hardship that you have to show in order to have that waiver approved. Those children who came to the United States before they were 16 years old or are 16 years old at the time they enter, and today they are under 30 years old, will be able to qualify for what is called deferred action under DACA. It's a provision that varies a little bit about what the dream is supposed to be. These children will have the opportunity to apply for an employment ID card, which is going to be granted for 3 years. During these 3 years, the child or the young child he's going to have to show that he has either completed high school or he has registered for GED to complete his high school or to get his high school diploma. There, he's going to have to show also that doesn't have any criminal record, no misdemeanors, no felonies, not even a DUI. Those people who will qualify for this relief will have to show that at the time they apply, they either have a technical career that they have completed or they have a high school diploma. They have to provide documentation that shows how long had they been in the country. Has to be those people, those youngsters, those individuals who were here in the country and as of July of 2007 were under 30 years old. Those are the people who will qualify. You have to check if for any reason you feel like your child or your loved one will qualify for that relief. You have to encourage them to apply for it. We don't know how long it's going to last, but it will be probably a path to citizenship, which will be indeed a path to the green card application and then a path to citizenship. But if it doesn't apply, this provision is going to end.
And that is it for this session of Immigration Talk with attorney Mayra Joli. To schedule a consultation with Mayra, please feel free to contact her office at 305-722-2828 or via email to schedule a consultation. Her offices are conveniently located at 1221 Brickell Avenue, Unit 1210, Miami, Florida 33131. Till next time.